We are back to do another sparring breakdown video. We got Walter on the right and we have Denis on the left. Denis recently just started training with us. He's from the Ukraine. He's got a big wrestling background. We don't see too much of his wrestling in his jiu-jitsu, but we will see some nice scrambles between him and Walter. Walter moving into north-south rather quickly. Denis doing a great job following with his hips. And Walter starting to move into an arm lock position. Denis controlling Walter's ankle. Walter's stepping behind, moving kind of better position for the back. But Denis, you can see, has really active hips. He does a really good job of staying active and moving, making it hard for Walter to finish his submission setups. But again, Walter really tight on his Kimura here, trying to force the legs away. Going back to his Kimura grip. Again, Walter doing a good job pinning. One thing I'd like to see from Walter here is making sure that elbow's behind the center of his chest. That'll make it easier to keep that arm control, which he's doing. He's doing a good job with, especially with giving up the weight between him and Denis. Denis managing to roll out and spinning behind the top. Denis doing a good job pinning the legs. Walter kind of keeping him at bay with his grips here. Denis stepping over the pass. But Walter doing a good job bringing this bottom knee back inside. Denis hitting his knee cut pass and moving into side control. Really nice scramble from Denis there to get back on top. You can just see he's very explosive. He's got a good gas tank. Walter also very nice guard. Just moving back into closed guard, looking for a cross choke. And managed to get it. And I think this was maybe just Denis not respecting the choke. Nothing too. This looked very bread and butter here, but it just worked out really well for Walter. Let's kind of take a look at here what Walter did. Look more closely, and see Walter just did a good job getting his collar grip into place as soon as he moved into closed guard. And I think this is something people forget about. It's like not respecting the cross collar grip. So because Denis dropped his head low, and he already had the first grip in place, it makes it really easy for Walter to secure the second hand. And you can see Walter just taking his time working for his grip. And at the top of the shoulder here, there's extra gi material, which makes it really easy to grab for the second grip on the choke. Walter's other hand, which we can't see, is probably about here onto his neck. But it would be 4 fingers in, so you wouldn't be able to see his fingers the same way. His hands facing the other direction. And because Denis had such low posture as he came up into closed guard there, that's part of the reason why this choke was probably easy for Walter to pick up. And that's just a good awareness, good fundamentals, something that everyone wants to have and build. It's an important part of their jiu-jitsu game. Denis doing a good job. He'd only been here for a few days at this point and adjusting to the weather here in Bali. Bali can be quite hot and humid. And coming from the Ukraine, it definitely wasn't the time of year where it's hot and humid there. So a big adjustment for him. He's doing a good job working with the climate. You see Walter hit a really nice knee cut pass, slides through to his hip. You see Denis kind of looking to come on top here, but didn't get his underhook. Walter managed to keep his from his pass. Walter doing a great job jumping right into an armbar. Denis ready to move. Falls to his side. You see Denis start to move north-south. Walter bridging him over. Attacking the arm again. Let's see if we can get it this time. Walter falling back and hitting his armbar. So this was a nice little scramble from these guys too. I'm going to let it keep playing. We'll see if we get any more submissions. If not, we'll come back to this one. Again, since I've been filming more of my students sparring, the videos are starting to pile up, so I got a lot to watch now. And it's really nice as a coach to kind of come back and get a second look at my students rolling. It's one thing to watch them in the gym, but to get that second look at them sparring and being able to kind of spend a little bit of extra time seeing what they need to work on has been great as a coach. We see Walter doing a good job from passing on the outside, starting to look for his cross collar or his paper cutter choke here. He's doing a great job. And I think part of the reason Walter keeps beating Denis so much is he's very quick on his submission transitions after he passes. So we see Walter kind of settling into side control here, and look, he already has the first grip. So that paper cutter choke was just kind of there waiting for him. You know what I mean? Maybe the mistake we would like to see Denis work on is starting to keep his hands in better, because he's always reaching on this underhook. He's leaving his neck unprotected. And I'm assuming because he gets the cross collar choke, his other hand probably wasn't framing on the hip either. So just a little bit of technical errors on the frame. He was blocking the hip, but made it easy for Walter to reach underneath and get that paper cutter choke, which is probably a club favorite. My coach Olavo's great paper cutter choke. It was something that I always really kind of focused on after I trained with him in Thailand. And, something I definitely try to pass on to my students. So yeah, we'll watch this video a bit more, see where it goes. See Denis kind of coming in, looking to set up a De La Hiva. Walter again just staying on the outside. Denis comes up easy on a sweep. This guy's running out of space. We see Denis look to pass. Again, Denis very light on his feet. We see him back step, start looking to move into the mount. Walter with a grip over his back, kind of a weird place to be, but manages to get out to his half guard. Starts to recover here, has that arm trap, so it makes it a bit easy to roll him over here. See Walter moving into that top position. I'm not sure if they're in side control here or still in half guard. Walter doing a good job staying tight on that shoulder. I'm assuming he's still in half. Yep, there it is. Trying to free that foot, manages to pass, but Denis doing a great job spinning out. And again, I think that's just something we're seeing that is good for Denis when he does move. He definitely has escapes in mind that kind of help him get back to his knees, where he can go back to his passing. See Walter hit a pierce and roll, turtle position. See him start moving on top into side control. Denis doing a better job keeping his arms in. See if he will protect his neck this time. He's got a minute and a half left in this round. Denis doing a good job keeping those hips moving. But Walter shutting him down. Walter moving to the knee on belly and sliding to the mount. I see another armbar opportunity here. We see Walter with a good lean, underhooking the leg. He steps over. Great positioning here. Denis doing a good job pushing on that top leg, making it hard for Walter. Walter doing a great job controlling the bottom leg though, making it hard for Denis to come up. See some good tension on the arm. Walter goes both hands on. Denis fighting hard for top position. We'll see if Walter can get it. Oh, Denis manages to clear his arm free. Turn back in, come on top. We'll see if he can get a finish of his own. Walter with a nice back escape. Great scrambles from these guys late in the round. See if Denis can get a submission here at the end. Denis looking on the armbar. Walter doing a good job coming on top and stacking. And time expired. Great scramble there at the end from those guys though, just good action. That's the sort of jiu-jitsu I like to see in my gym. I really promote people to scramble. I want to see good action. I want to see good movement. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Definitely had some good scrambles in it, some good armbar attempts, and some nice chokes. Hopefully this was insightful for Walter and Denis. And if you guys like these videos, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you guys have questions, comments about anything you see in the videos, please let me know. Thank you all for watching.